Cutting 10 cards from this deck wasn't particularly hard, which is kinda nice because it makes finding room for your pocket picks much easier. Let's take a look at the stuff I cut. My favorite Magic card! I'm all for more people playing Junji. Unfortunately, I'd recommend you cut it from this deck. Check out my Revise of the Claw video at the end of this to see how you can make a deck that's perfect for Junji to slot into. In this one, I just don't think there's enough opportunity to sack Junji and recur it and do that lots of times. While I may love modal spells, Casualties of War is 6 mana, and it really doesn't do that much for how expensive it is. There are board wipes that have a better rate. We're not trying to mill our opponents out, so consuming Aberration is just redundant. We've also got plenty of ramp in this deck, and Cultivate doesn't help us get Tival out early. I'm cutting this to make room for stuff that synergizes just a little bit better. Lord of the Forsaken, while cool and decent on paper, really doesn't fit the theme of this deck. This isn't Aristocrats, and it's not trying to mill out opponents. But that first ability isn't entirely bad. However, we don't have much that can get itself out of the graveyard, so that latter ability is almost useless. There are better board wipe into recursion cards in this deck than Necromantic Selection. It's not the worst, just a bit overcosted at 7 mana when something like Living Death already exists in the deck. I really don't like the idea of exiling cards from our graveyard in this deck. It's pretty good at recursion. Necropolis Fiend exiles stuff in spades and really isn't all that impressive a body for the cost, so I'm definitely cutting it. Timeless Witness was a weird one. Its ETB is good and can trigger Tival, but it's a 4 mana 2/1 that can later be a 7 mana 4/4. I cut this because I think we can just do better with the slot. And I cut Treasure Cruise for a similar reason as Necropolis Fiend. Sure, drawing 3 cards for 1 mana is a great rate, but if we're sacrificing 7 other cards out of the graveyard, that feels like a huge opportunity to just get burned down the road. I don't like this card, and I don't like it in this deck either. Woe Strider feels like it fits better with the direction Codis wants the deck to go in, but either way, I just find it to be very underwhelming.